Welcome to Aussie Nomad Destinations. Follow us as we caravan our way around Australia. This is Ed and I'm Bec, and we're finding you the best free and budget camp spots Oz has to offer. Fishing, crabbing and hiking our way through this awesome country. For notifications, click subscribe and hit the bell, and that will keep you up to date.
I get up in the morning to make coffee and the sun is just coming up. It's sparkling through the windows. I step outside and everything is frozen. This is why we came in July. The ice crystals are still sitting on the leaves and the mist of your breath on the morning air. The chill in the air sends you running back inside. You wondering where we are yet? That's not a caravan. I know, right? We took up a house sit. It's a beautiful English stone house on 5 acres. I peer out the window at the misty and foggy paddocks as the sun rises and brings some warmth. We are looking after those 6 sheep, the fluffiest and friendliest girls, and they love a handful of hay. That's Ed's job. Keep them girls happy and don't kill the veggie garden. The 2 dogs, they're mine. I just love dogs. They are always happy to see you.
Let's look for eggs. Is there any eggs? Ready? Is there eggs? No eggs. No. Crazy. Come on, let's feed the chickens.
And these slackos, 8 cute chickens, they're on egg laying strike, 'cause it's too cold. But we check each day anyway. They are living their best life. A nice barn at night and 5 acres to play in during the day. So what's so good about Tasmania, you ask yourself? After 1 week, I have to say, the dairy cattle. Oh, the cheese and the ice cream. Oh, and the baby lambs. We have hit lambing season. They are everywhere. We found a deer farm. I'm not sure about eating Bambi. There's some good looking horses. Oh, and the lambs. Did I mention the lambs? So many farms and orchards and produce. I got my apples. No doctors for me. There's way more than 1 a day. And then there's snow on them there hills. It's market day, so off to Launceston we go. How is the Hog's Breath building? It is stunning. I am loving these buildings again. So harvest is like farmers markets or locally produced. We found a guy selling tuna. He'd caught it during the week, so he grabbed a couple of pieces for dinner. There was a couple of stalls selling fruit and veggies, not much around in winter. We grabbed some fresh smoked mozzarella for some homemade pizzas. And there were a ton of places selling breakfast. We picked up a fresh sourdough and a couple of pastries for later. Ed got some sausages. And then we headed over the bridge to the museum. They had a photography exhibition on.
Radishes, but you're not allowed to eat them.
On our way in, I noticed this cute little rock, and I thought, if it's still there on the way out, I'll grab it. But I forgot. It's a free exhibition, so why not? There were so many great photos. We spent about an hour or so. Each photo told the story of how the photo was captured, where it was captured, which camera they used, the lens and the settings. Some of them were captured with drones. After the photography, we headed next door to the actual museum. It was so good. I'm pretty sure Ed wishes he was dragging this around Australia. There was also a really good display of the local animals and birds found on the island. On the way back to the car is this veggie garden right in the middle of the city. It was so good. I remember when we were in Italy, they had produce growing everywhere. And I always thought, I can't understand why we have lawns and not just veggie gardens.
Not allowed to eat any of it. You'd think the homeless people would be allowed to have some.
Selectively harvest the radishes.
Selectively harvest radishes.
We grabbed some lunch and headed off to do the Alum Cliff walks.
So we are doing one of the 60 great walks for Tasmania. Wish us luck.
It's a pretty easy forest walk. It's a grade 2 walk and it's 1.6 kilometres.
It's a climb.
The first 50 to 100 metres was a climb, not real good for the unfit. But the rest was easy.
We're still climbing. At least the sun's out. How lovely is that? They said that was a climb and it gets your heart starting. And they're 100% correct. We're at the top. So I was just asking Ed what this is, and he read the sign and said it's artwork. I'm very, very glad that art is in the eye of the beholder. I'm not getting it. Ed's trying to get it. Is it working for you? No, not working for him either. Off we go. It's ridiculous. See, we're wondering if this is a piece of art as well. However, people have graffitied their names all over it. God love them. Anyway, now we get to go downhill. It's a very pretty walk.
There were info boards on the track and a boardwalk and platform at the end. It looks over the Mersey River. We only passed one other couple on the way, so we had the whole place to ourselves.
Holy heck, that's pretty cool. Probably needed to be here in the morning.
It would possibly be better at midday, so the shadows weren't on the walls. Still, it was pretty spectacular. On our way home, we stopped at Melita Honey. Oh my goodness, do they have the best honey? They mix it with other flavours. It was so good on pancakes. We ended up with a bottle of plain honey and a bottle of strawberry honey. It really is delicious. They have free taste testing. There were so many things made from honey. Beauty products, ice cream, nougat, candles, and the list was endless. We grabbed some honey ice cream and headed home. Lambs. Did I mention there's a lot of lambs? And they're very cute.
This one here's got two in front of you.
Yeah.
The next day we went for a drive along the banks of the Tamar River. It was overcast with no wind and it made the river look amazing. We spotted this little sailing boat. It was scooting along at a great rate of knots. We worked out after it kept turning up everywhere we stopped that it must have had the current behind it. We made it up to Batman Bridge. Went for a lap over it, 'cause we can. And headed to Beaconsfield. Since we were here last time, the mine has closed and a museum has been built. We went for a wander around and remembered the morning we woke up to the news that the mine had collapsed, trapping 3 miners underground, and the challenges over the next weeks to try and save any of the 3 of them that may have survived. Sadly, 1 man lost his life, but the joy of the nation watching Brant and Todd walk out of that mine 15 days later is something you just don't forget.
Lunchtime?
Lunchtime, off to the bakery. I'm having pizza and he's having a pie. Today we are heading up to the Great Lakes area, some 1,200 metres above sea level. We are venturing out on the best days when the sun makes a showing. Some days are raining and below zero. Best we stay home on those days and eat some soup. As we started to climb, the fog set in, but we decided to keep going. We came up to do the short boardwalk around Pine Lake. It was sleeting when we got there and we decided we might just give that a miss. This area is really different. The lake is huge, there are puddles of water everywhere, and we really enjoyed it. The colour tones in the nature are so muted. We stopped at the shop for toasted sandwiches and headed back down the hill. That's us for this week. Be kind, love your life, stay happy, and we'll see you next Sunday at 6 a.m.